Everyday market has a personality. At the open, the market will show you, is it a gapping up? Is it flat? SPY today was trying to break all-time highs. Very low range today. But in the morning, SPY was gapping up. This is the close, this is the open, and this is the gap. Same thing for QQQ. This is the gap. So whenever there's a gap, there's a risk of a gap fill. And when market fills the gap, there's always a risk of the gap fill. Market started to sell off right before the open. And as soon as the market opened, my guidance to the community was to not go long. Because it's not just S&P and QQQ. All the big sevens, all were heavy. Everything was weak right at the open. My guidance right at the open was both are heavy. Both in the gap fill short. So I gave right at the open 931, gap fill short. You see that 610s and we fill the gap. QQQs and we fill the gap. So we stayed heavy at 10 a.m. So we have a 10 a.m. concept. Usually we get a bounce at 10 a.m. but we did not. So same you could do with ES futures. You can trade those ES futures short. And you could short the NQ futures as well. And it was a pretty clean setup. You can see the clouds breaking on ES futures, clouds breaking on NASDAQ futures. So it was a gap fill short. It was a morning trade on the gap fill shorts. Yes, we were trying few longs, which did not work, but we know market was heavy. Literally, you can gap fill the market. Things are going to fade. You buy the puts or you short them. And I said gap fill short means you can short individual names as well, right? So the shorts were right till 10:30. That's where you close your shorts. Those options on the 5:39 in the morning from the gap fill, they went from $2 to $3, $3.40, 80%, 70% gains. And that's not bad because there was not a lot of range today. This was very tight range. Definitely you could make money, but it's not crazy. But it was a decent trade to short. You could short Amazon, you could short Google, Netflix. My focus was Meta, a home run short. So Meta has been running for days, up. It was getting too extended. That's not how a $2 trillion stock is supposed to move. Straight up. So eventually we're going to get a pullback. And with the range that Meta has, 30 ATR, which is huge. Eventually, if market was filling the gap, my focus was Meta. The levels we gave on Meta, 736, 733, those were support levels. So once they break down, you can expect it to fade down because market is weak and you could use the VIX strategy. Remember, you have to use the VIX strategy, 10M concept, trend concept. There's all those concepts I teach, you have to use it. So I was shouting all that Meta is heavy short. I said it's a number one short with the bearish market. Even if you miss the opening trade, you can short it here with your stops over this candle or stops right here MTF. You will have to use $2 to $3 risk right at the MTF clouds and you can short it. The target I gave was 718. The next target I was gave 716, 715. Not a single time I told anybody to get out because you see Ripster clouds never turn. My final target was 705 and then it gave a 512 call. You could trade that long as well. But that was the opportunity today. On Meta, 720 puts, they went from $4, even if you were $5, all the way $15. These kind of opportunities you should not miss and you should not buy this, guys. There's no buying. Use the MTF clouds. When 1 hour MTF clouds breaks, you buy the puts and you understand the market environment and you trade it. There's no reason to be long. Use the system. When system is bearish, you just hold the puts. And on the bounce, you add the puts. And literally the community killed the Meta today.
Come to trade with Ripster. Join the community at www.tenettradegroup.com.